This is Manta Sports Media Productions presents West Carter High School 16th Region Tournament Volleyball action. Tonight's matchup is going to be facing the home team on the scoreboard, the Russell Lady Devils, currently right now 16-2 on the season, and the 63rd District Champions, as they're going to be taking on the host team for the tournament here today, the West Carter Lady Comets, currently 17-4 on the season, and the 62nd District runner-up. And so we welcome you here live to West Carter High School for this last game of the first round of the 16th Region Volleyball Tournament. Of course, we are glad to see you here today. Of course, it's been kind of a crazy morning on there as trying to get everything decided on who is going to be playing and where, and if people are going to be playing. But we mentioned yesterday on the air that the first round games for today was going to be moved to the home team on the bracket. So it should have been at Russell here today, but we received clearance from the Carter County Board of Education as well as the Carter County Health Department to be able to finish the tournament here at West Carter High School. And so this is going to be the last game of this first round. And so far, all the games that we've seen and broadcast live on Mantis Sports Media Network. Let's take a look at the brackets and see what kind of recap up the first round of the tournament. So yesterday in the first game, we seen Round County and Ashland take it all the way down to 5 sets. Round County coming out on top and beating Ashland Paul Blazer by a score of 3-2. And so that was a fantastic game that was broadcast here yesterday. And then East Carter taking over and dominating Greenup County and winning in straight sets 3-0. And so those two teams will be playing tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. We will be live on the air probably about 5:40 with the pregame show. And then, of course, in a game that was seen here just a little bit ago, started off at 6 o'clock was the Boyd County-Fleming County game. And Boyd County was a little bit slow to get started out, and Fleming County challenged Boyd County in the first set, but Boyd County ended up winning that match by a score of 3-2, and the final game scores on that one was 25-21, 25-6, and 25-11. So Fleming County came and put up a good battle to start things off, but then Boyd County was able to control the rest of the match. And so they are going to be playing the winner of this match here, finishing off the nightcap for the 16th Region first round. So we're going to be having the Russell Lady Devils, who's going to be the home team on the scoreboard, versus the West Carter Lady Comets, who is going to be the visitor on the scoreboard, but they are currently hosting the tournament here this year. So taking a look at Russell and how they got here, of course, Russell is the 63rd District Champions, and they actually received a first-round bye in the 63rd District Tournament due to the COVID situation at Raceland. So during tournament play, and Raceland with having some confirmed cases or some quarantining of their volleyball squad, had to forfeit the tournament. And so Russell received a first-round bye. And then they played Greenup County in the championship and defeated Greenup County in straight sets 3-0, with the scores on that one being 25-18, 25-20, and 25-13. Russell is right now ranked second in the 16th Region, so they are just behind the Boyd County Lions, which we've seen just a little bit ago. Of course, last year in the tournament, Russell made it into the semifinal round, in which they fell to the eventual champions, the Round County Valkyries. And so Russell hoping to get back into the semifinal round against here and try to take on the Boyd County Lions. But West Carter is standing in their way, and West Carter hoping to make another semifinal appearance as well. Of course, last year the West Carter Lady Comets fell to Boyd County 1-3 in the semifinal round of the regional tournament last year. But of course, the West Carter Lady Comets coming in as the 62nd district runner-up, losing in a very close game to East Carter, 2-3. And those final scores were 23-25, 25-20, 26-28, 25-23, and 15-11. So a very tight game for the East Carter Raiders and the Lady Comets to decide the 62nd district championship. So they're coming in as the runners-up and going to be the visitors on the scoreboard here today. Of course, West Carter has definitely had quite a bit of success this year. Of course, earlier on in the season, they actually played the Russell Lady Devils here at West Carter, and that game definitely an awesome game to watch. But West Carter took control and defeated Russell here on this court back in September on the 14th. When they swept them in straight sets, defeating them 27-25, 25-19, 25-19. And so Russell looking for a little bit of revenge here tonight, but West Carter hoping that they for a repeat of their game back in September. Of course, things have been pretty good for the West Carter Lady Comets so far. They have actually claimed the I believe it's the fourth or fifth time in a row, the 16th Region All-A Championship. And so they went down and played in the All-A Championship preliminary against Pikeville. Didn't come out on top with that, so they lost out in the preliminary, but definitely picked up the 16th Region crown with that. And one of their hopes is that they're going to be able to come back and win a 16th Region crown as well. And so looking for the first one in school history. But of course, standing in their way is definitely a very tough Russell team. Of course, Russell having a lot of success here recently, has not lost a game since September 19th. So just about a week away from when West Carter defeated them. They lost to Pikeville in the Champions of the Mountain Classic, but they have won every game since then, and defeating most of them in straight sets. Ever since that time period of September 21st, they've only lost 3 sets in total. One to East Carter. Actually, all 3 of them to East Carter. One in the home game that they played against them, and then once at East Carter, they lost 2 sets. But as we said, so Russell coming off a very strong streak of wins and shutout wins as well. Of course, West Carter struggling just a little bit closer toward the end of the season, mainly with outer region teams. As we said, on October 5th, they played in the preliminary round, or the deciding round, to get into the All-A state tournament. Typically, they would have went down to Richmond and played a game, but due to COVID and everything, that they were going to be having to play a play-in game, and then they were going to choose the top 8 teams and then play a single elimination tournament for there. Of course, the only other team that West Carter has failed to since that point in time has been Southwestern, and then, of course, East Carter in the 62nd district tournament. Of course, West Carter getting a first-round bye in that tournament because typically Elliott County, who has participated in the last few years, did not field a volleyball team this year, and so having a 3-team district, they received the first-round bye because actually West Carter was undefeated in the district up until that tournament. They were 4-0, defeating East Carter twice and Morgan County twice. And so definitely looking forward toward a very good game here tonight. And definitely some of the big targets once again, watching out for West Carter, who's currently on the court now warming up. You always have to look out for number 2, Peyton Stegall. She is definitely a very strong outside hitter. And she puts a lot of pressure in on defenses, has a very strong swing, and she's looking hopefully to dominate here again in this game. Of course, also as well, the setter, the senior setter, number 8, Madison Atkins. She's kind of the complete player that West Carter has right now, that she is able to set, attack, has an excellent serve, and so all eyes are going to be on her as well. Of course, as well, there is Jenna Jordan, another big target on the outside attacking. So we're going to be watching them two here close today. Of course, defensive specialist number 11, Malia Airwood, is going to be one that we're going to be watching for, trying to get a lot of digs out there and helping to get the offense set up. As well as number 43, Rebecca Stevens, a junior. Very strong attacking from her as well. Of course, taking a look on the Russell side as far as big targets for them as well, taking a look at the match that they had for the championship of the 63rd District. So some of the big targets we're looking at as well is number 2, McKenna Barfield. Ended up with 7 kills on the night. Jade Green, number 6, someone else we're going to have to be watching out for here tonight, had 8 kills on that night, as well as Kristen Corey, number 14, and Mallory Allen, number 23. So definitely people to watch out for. Of course, looks like they were running a 2-setter offense during that game because Emily Ruggles, number 12, and number 54, Sadie Hill, ended up with about 13, 14 assists apiece on there. Of course, only 9 service aces during that match. So, and the best service that they had is for that night was Emily Ruggles and Sadie Hill. And so Russell looking to try to get a little bit of revenge tonight from that earlier season loss against West Carter. But as we mentioned, Russell only have 2 losses. One of them came against West Carter, and the other one was against Pikeville. So Russell, very strong. That West Carter loss is the only regional loss that they had. And Russell has taken down powerhouse number 1 team, Boyd County. Took them down early on in the season with a 3-1 victory with them. So definitely looking for a strong game here tonight from both teams, as we now see the Russell team getting ready to warm up. So West Carter will be having the first serve here tonight. Of course, the second game was scheduled for 8:30, and looks like we're going to be pretty close to right on time with that. With the COVID situation here at West Carter, of course, we mentioned earlier that the games was originally kind of up in the air because Carter County Schools had went to all virtual, and they stated that the health department was not recommending any sports or extra after school activities. And so, but finally, after a discussion, and they were able to make that decision this morning, that it'd be best to go ahead and have the tournament here and to finish off the season, because we do definitely need to crown a 16th region champion this week, because the state tournament is looming just right around the corner, and hopefully we'll be able to have that and be able to send our representative from the 16th region down to Louisville for the tournament. Unless they're able to move that, we'll have to get more word on that later on as well. Of course, looking at the coaching situations here, Russell, coached by Tiffany Perry, and she's in her 7th season at the helm of the Russell Lady Devils, and she's had quite a bit of success in her tenure. And then, of course, Coach Christy Tackett in her 3rd season for West Carter has definitely seen some major success, has won the All-A regional title in each of those years, and has made appearances in the 16th region tournament and winning some games. And so both these teams, we're dealing with number 2 versus number 3, so this should be a fantastic game coming out of both teams play to their potential. Of course, West Carter being shaken up just a little bit, not winning the district tournament by East Carter, but of course East Carter gave them a run for their money back in September with a 3-2 win. In that case, West Carter was able to get them, but East Carter definitely a strong team as well, as we seen yesterday as they took on Greenup County and advanced on to the second round. So just taking a look at the comments and everything else here, we have Tanya Rowe, one of our top fans, cheering on West Carter here tonight. And we're happy to see Tanya on here as well. And then assistant principal and football coach Daniel Barker saying it's all about the W and cheering on West Carter as well. And and of course an announcement for the West Carter faithful and everything that the football game for Friday is still on. And so West Carter will be traveling to Russell on Friday to compete in football. And so we're going to be looking forward to that game, and that game will be carried by the Greenup County Beacon with my good buddy Hank Bond over there. And so Hank also sharing our stream here tonight, and so we're happy to have all of you here today. Of course, and as well my wife sharing things out as well, cheering on West Carter, the jobs coach out here at West Carter. And, of course, if you ever get a chance, check out the West Carter High School Jobs Coach Facebook page. They're actually getting ready to host a virtual walkathon, and I believe the date on that is November 7th. And so check out her page, or if you have any questions or would like to donate to that. The Jobs Coach program is a program here at West Carter that helps out some of our students in obtaining job skills and having some able to get out when COVID's not in effect, get out into the community and work a little bit and help out the school here as well. So make sure that you check out her Facebook page as well. And please feel free to donate and help out the Jobs Coach program because they definitely need some support on there as well. And thanks, Hank, for the good comment on there. I appreciate the compliment. Glad to have you on our side here and helping to cheer on both teams here tonight, because this definitely should be a good game. Of course, Trina Green coming in as well, and yes, we do thank the Board of Education allowing Carter County to participate. Definitely kind of a situation we was thinking possibly West Carter couldn't play and East Carter winning and probably couldn't play in the second round. We're glad to be able to provide that. Of course, Wanda Lowe Lewis is out as well, cheering on West Carter. So make sure that you comment down. Tell us who you're cheering for. Love to hear from you as well. Brent Rowe checking in as well. So we're getting ready and set for the first serve here. And but first we're going to be introducing the teams here at West Carter. And they'll be getting the lineups here shortly, as the officials for this evening. Looks like Bill Renzi is going to be up on the ladder. And then, of course, Charlie Baker is going to be the R2 down on the floor. And our line judges here tonight is going to be Mark Brown and David Anderson. And so a very strong officiating crew here today. I believe just about all of them has participated in a state volleyball tournament at some point in time. So definitely a very strong crew looking here today. Of course, as a former official, I've got to give them a little bit of props here today as well. Because had this been a couple years ago, you would have been seeing me down on the court as a line judge or on the floor. So changing roles just a little bit, but glad to be here. And now they're introducing the West Carter Lady Comets, as I said, coached by Christy Tackett in her third season. We have number 0, Cora Burton, a junior. Number 2, Peyton Stegall, a senior. Number 3, Jenna Jordan, a freshman. Number 6, Anna Duncan, a freshman. Number 8, Madison Atkins, the setter, a senior. Number 11, Melia Airwood, a senior. Number 16, Macy Inskeep, a senior. Number 20, Haley James, a junior. Number 34, Kinsey Hay, a senior. Number 37, Lauren Nipp, a freshman. Number 42, Alyssa Stone, a sophomore. And number 43, Rebecca Stevens, a junior. So West Carter very well represented by the senior class, and so they're definitely looking to make a dent this year. And now introducing the Russell Lady Devils, coached by Tiffany Perry and the 63rd District Champions. We have number 2, McKenna Barfield, a senior. Number 4, Brianna Binge, a sophomore. Number 5, Jenna Finch, a junior. Number 6, Jaden Green, a senior. Number 8, Riley Burton, a junior. Number 10, Josie Collins, a freshman. Number 11, Ava O'Neill, a sophomore. Number 12, Emily Ruggles, a junior. Number 14, Kristen Corey, a junior. Number 14, Kylie Conley, a sophomore. Number 22, Torrey Hessler, a sophomore. Number 23, Mallory Allen, a junior. Number 28, Isabel Addis, a sophomore. Number 30, Emma Hall, a sophomore. And number 54, Sadie Hill, a junior. And so we can see definitely a difference between these two teams. Russell only having just a handful of seniors. Looks like 2 seniors on the squad, so they're going to be having quite a bit of their squad coming back next year for them. And so they're going to be still remaining strong, while West Carter probably looking at building off of their sophomore and junior classes because they are definitely heavily senior-led on this squad. And so now taking a look at the starting lineups for West Carter, there's number 2, Peyton Stegall, number 8, Madison Atkins, number 43, Rebecca Stevens, number 20, Haley James, number 3, Jenna Jordan, and number 34, Kenzie Hay, and of course the libero coming in, number 11, Melia Airwood. For Russell, we have number 2, McKenna Barfield, number 54, Sadie Hill. The libero is going to be coming in, number 5, Jenna Finch, number 6, Jaden Green, number 14, Kristen Corey, number 12, Emily Ruggles, and number 23, Mallory Allen. And so we're going to be starting things off with Haley James from West Carter. West Carter receiving the ball in the first serve. So Haley James will be serving to start this last first round game again. So Russell getting this one. They're going to lightly attack it over. Strong attack there by Stevens, and that's going to be out of bounds as it heads wide to the left. And so Russell is striking first blood here in this game and is currently leading 1-0. And so Russell getting another off of the block, scoring once again. And so now leads West Carter by 2-0. And so this one off of the back libero of Russell, and so West Carter is now on the board 2-1. Number 2, Peyton Stegall, is set to now serve for the Lady Comets. That one's in the net, so West Carter serving error, and so that's going to give Russell their third point. While number 22, Torrey Hessler, sophomore, checks in now for the Lady Devils. It's this one back to the middle, and this one's right at the net. Joust. And so the down official is going to give the point to Russell on a net violation. And so that point is going to go to Russell and on the net violation, so it is now 4-1. That one just right in front of James, and so she picks up her first ace on the night. That's Torrey Hessler. And Russell now 5-1, definitely getting a good start here in this first set. Atkins sits it over to Jordan. This one off the backhands of the libero, and so Jordan gets a kill for West Carter. So that cuts the Russell lead down to 3 as Madison Atkins set to serve now for Wes Carter. Attack, and that's just a little bit too strong there by Barfield. And so that's out of bounds and gives Wes Carter the point and now cuts the Russell lead down to 2. A lot of fans here from both sides, Wes Carter and Russell, so fans are definitely getting into this game. Free ball over by the libero. Airwood gets that one up, tipped up by Atkins. Stevens one-hands it over and gets it down. So good look by Stevens on the kill to get her, to bring Wes Carter now within 1 point. Atkins coming up, float serve. Sets this one back. Airwood able to stop it. Gets it over to Jordan. That one way up, looking for any touch. Nope. That's going to be out of bounds on the attacking air, and so Russell now has the point and has a 2-point lead. While number 2, McKenna Barfield, now serving for the Lady Devils. That one off the shoulder of Jordan. Free ball now by Atkins. Middle attack and strong kill there by Kristen Corey. Good middle attack there and ball movement by the Lady Devils for that kill. And so they take the lead 7-4 early on in this first set. Airwood gets it set up to Atkins and then to Jordan. And Jordan with the kill. Her second hero of the night. Cuts the Russell lead now down to 2 at 7-5. Rebecca Stevens, Jr., now serving for the Lady Comets. This one's going to be free balled over by Russell. This is going to give Wes Carter a chance to set up their offense. Gets this one over to Jordan. Strong attack and another kill. That's 3 attacks for Jordan here tonight. She had a few out of bounds early on, but is starting to warm up here as the Lady Comets cut the Russell lead down to 1. Russell getting this one set up to the outside. Good dig by Airwood. Atkins getting this one set up to Jordan. One hands it over. Russell able to dig this one out. Strong attack off of the block of Inskeep, and that is a kill by number 6, Jaden Green. Her first kill of the night. And Russell stretches back out their lead to 2. So a good game so far. Very intense by both teams. This one going over to Inskeep. And she floats it in, just puts it right in front of Ruggles for the Wes Carter kill. So Malia Airwood back to serve now for Wes Carter. Float serve, gets it back to the back middle. Strong attack, this one by number 6, Jaden Green. Hit it right off of Stevens' shoulder and out of bounds, so good kill there by Russell. As number 34, Kenzie Hay, checks back in, and number 23 for Russell, Mallory Allen, checks in as well. Number 6, Green, scored that last kill, serving now for Russell. This one by Stegall, dug out by Russell. Attack, strong attack on the side there by Allen. Atkins flat foots it over, one-handed. This one pushed over, giving Wes Carter a chance to set up the offense. Gets this one over to Stegall. Good dig by the libero of Russell. Tips it over. Wes Carter sent it back up, giving it to Stegall again, who tips it over just over the block. And then they're going to call a prolonged contact on the second hit. And I think Wes Carter is looking for an over-the-net call for there, but not going to be able to get that one. So that point's going to go to Russell. And so it's now 10-7. Stevens pops this one up to Airwood. Airwood gives it back to Stevens. She flat foots it back row. This one, net contact not called as Atkins tries to get a kill. But however, that one falls into the net and extends out the Russell lead now to 4. So it is 11-7 Russell. Both these teams definitely coming to play, but Russell being able to put together a few extra rallies. Atkins getting this one set up over to Stegall and off the block and a kill for West Carter. So that is Stegall's first kill on the night. As cuts the West Carter lead down, or excuse me, the Russell lead down to 3 with a score of 11-8. Kinsey Hay back to serve now for the Lady Comets. There's a service violation as that one goes into the net, and so that's going to give Russell the point and the ball. As number 14, Kristen Corey, now going to be serving for the Lady Devils. Airwood pops this one up, gets it over to Atkins, who gets it over to Inskeep, trying to take it into the corner, but that one sails just long, and so that is out of bounds, and point goes to Russell. So it is 13-8 right now. And this one sails just a little bit wide left on the service error. As number 20, Haley James for West Carter comes back in and is going to be serving now. And so West Carter cutting the lead down to 4 with James back to serve now for the Lady Comets. Russell getting this one set up, and there's a joust, and they're going to call a net violation. They're going to call, don't see a number just yet, but it was one of the 2 players in the middle that was going up for the block, and so that's going to give Russell the point. Sadie Hill now serving for Russell. And there off of the block is Stegall for her second kill of the night. Oop. Sorry about that. I've been keeping score and into the game so much, about forgot to put up the scoreboard there. So it is Russell 14, West Carter 10. And there's another point for West Carter on the down ball, and so West Carter cuts the lead now to 3. As number 11, Ava O'Neill, comes in to the back row for Russell. Peyton Stegall still serving for the Lady Comets. And that one sails just long on the service error. Russell gets the point, and it is now 15-11 as number 22, Torrey Hessler, and number 6, Jaden Green, checks in now to the ball game for Russell. Some very good action back and forth going on here. Good diving stop there by James. Free ball over by Airwood. Russell now going on the attack up the middle. Airwood stops it from going down. Now Russell on the attack again. Gets this one cross court by Green. Sails just long out of bounds. And so that point goes to West Carter. While number 0, Cora Burton, checks into the ball game now for the Lady Comets. While number 8, Madison Atkins, is now serving. So attack there by Barfield, stopped by West Carter. Atkins going for a back row attack. That's dug out by the Lady Devils, and that one just about drilled Mark Brown, but they say that that is going to be inbounds. And so they're asking for a confirmation on that. Like I said, it just about hit him, but landed just a little bit short. And so it's Russell 16, West Carter 12. With number 2, Barfield still serving. Airwood going for the back row attack, and that one sails just long outside, so Russell extending out their lead now to 5. Thanks to Hank Bond for reminding me to put up the scoreboard on there. And so a big attack there by Jenna Jordan. That's her 4th on the night as she gets Wes Carter back the ball. So Wes Carter definitely challenging Russell at every step of the way. Russell able to put together a few extra rallies. That's where they have the lead right now, but Wes Carter is challenging as Stevens serves it, gets it to the back row. One-handed over top of the block there by, I believe that was, number 6, Green. Fingertipped it over, and so gives the ball back to Russell, and so it's 18-13. While now number 12, Emily Ruggles, serving, and so Wes Carter couldn't handle that one, and that one sails out of bounds, and so Russell now with a 6-point lead. And Wes Carter going to take a timeout, try to regroup and get things back together as Russell starting to roll here just a little bit in this first round set. Number 1 right now at 19-13. So we'll be back in 30 seconds here. You're watching the Manta Sports Media Network.
If I could go back and change it all, I would. I think I'm gonna miss you the most. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Or maybe it's just the little moments. If I could go back and change it all, if I could go back, I would. But I can't. If I could go back.
Okay, and we're back here live once again at Wes Carter. So that is number 12, Emily Ruggles, serving once again for Russell. Gets this one back to Stevens. This is going to be a free ball by Russell. Airwood, good dig. Gets it up to Stevens. She's popping up for the back row attack and gets it down. And so big point there by Wes Carter to get the ball back and cut the Russell lead to 5. As Jordan set to serve now for Wes Carter. And that one slips through, and so that is by Sadie Hill, picking up her first kill in the night, and so Russell's the first one to 20. As number 6 now, Green, set to serve now for the Lady Devils. Joust at the net, and this one is won by Torrey as she puts it right over top of Inskeep on the block, and so that's going to put Russell up now by 7. And so Russell is now just 4 points away from picking up this first round set here at Wes Carter. Atkins getting this one up, not quite the placement she was looking for. Gets it to Stegall, and she hits it a bit long, and that one sails out of bounds. So Russell now 3 points away from taking this first set. So Wes Carter is going to have to step it up a little bit here if they want to get a chance in this first set. Stevens pops this up. Atkins gets it where she wants this time. Off of Stegall, off the Russell block. Good block there by Russell. Stegall once again, and it's popped up. Airwood trying to get it, and that is going to be the 4th hit. They were contemplating whether that was off of a block or not, but that one was the 4th contact by Wes Carter. And so Russell is now 2 points away from finishing out this first set. Atkins gets this one over to Stegall off of the Russell block. Stegall once again gets that one inbounds for the kill. So that is Stegall's third kill on the night and gives West Carter their 15th point as Kenzie Hay back to serve now for the Lady Comets. This one off the shoulder of the back row. Good attack there by Corey, but dug out by West Carter. And that attack by Stegall heads just wide left. And so Russell is now at set point at 24-15. Number 14, Kristen Corey, now serving for the set here. Inskeep gets this one to Atkins. That one's just right at the net and off of the block. That was number 23, Mallory Allen. And so that's going to finish things off for the first set. Russell, in very good fashion, defeats the West Carter Lady Comets by 25-15. So they win by 10 points to close out this first set. So we're going to be back in 60 seconds here at West Carter High School for more 16th Region volleyball action.
This is the story of a boy who didn't talk for a long time. The boy liked things to always be the same. Any changes would scare and upset him. The unknown was an unfriendly place. The boy was very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. He wasn't trying to be mean, it just made him feel uncomfortable. Sometimes he would flap his arms again and again.
One day I found out I have something called autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I found my voice and learned all the ways I could live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Okay, and we're back here at West Carter, where Russell has won the first set 25-15. And so Russell has definitely come out ready to play, putting together a few more rallies here to get things done in the first set. So West Carter's going to need to make a few adjustments. Russell having several blocks here tonight and some good attacking with several players scoring kills. Of course, West Carter, Stegall and Jordan is starting to fire up. So we're going to have to see if we can get them some more production because the ball not getting into Atkins' hands quite as well as they have in games past. So they're going to have to make a few more good passes and control the ball just a little bit more to get the ball into Atkins so that she can get up Jordan and Stegall set up for the kills. So Russell is going to be serving for this second set as West Carter has Peyton Stegall out, Madison Atkins, Kenzie Hay, Haley James, Jenna Jordan, and Rebecca Stevens with Malia Airwood coming out as well for the libero. Russell bringing out once again number 14, Kristen Corey, being replaced by the libero. Number 6, Jaden Green. Number 5, Jenna Finch. Jaden Green's out there as well as number 12, Emily Ruggles. Number 2, McKenna Barfield. And looks like number 23, Mallory Allen. And so Russell, and then, of course, number 54, who's going back to serve right now, Sadie Hill. Looking to try to keep things rolling on for Russell as they have kind of shocked West Carter to start things out. So good block there by the Comets. Now free ball over. This one, they finally get it up to Atkins and over to Stegall and off the block, and it is down for the kill. So good way for West Carter to get things started off, drawing first blood in this second set And Stegall picking up her 4th kill on the night as she goes back to serve now for the Lady Comets. And that one sails a bit long, and so that one is out of bounds, so the point goes to Russell. Number 22 now, Torrey Hessler checking into the ball game for the Lady Devils, and she's going to be going back to serve as well. Kinsey Hay gets this one up over to Jordan. Jordan gets it to Atkins, who pushes it over. Bumped up by the libero. Hill with the back row attack. Gets this one to Jordan, who gets a stop by Finch. One-handed over by Russell as Atkins setting up the offense. Gets this one to Stevens. Blocked at the net. And now number 6, Green tries to get this one. And now Jordan back again, and that is blocked by number 2, McKenna Barfield. So good block there by Russell. Trying to get that stopped because they're trying to get Jenna Jordan, try to quieten her down just a little bit. She's got 4 kills on the night so far. So Atkins tried to get that one pushed over and just about had it, but Russell able to get it. And another block there by number 2, Barfield. And so that one is going to be touched last by Russell as it goes out of bounds. And so Wes Carter's going to tie this ball game back up again at 2. Number 0 for Wes Carter, Cora Burton checking in, going to the front row as Madison Atkins, the senior, heading back to serve now for Wes Carter. This one dug out by 22 Hessler. Atkins getting this one over to Jordan, and that looked like it was a net contact, but no call as that one sails out of bounds. I thought that the Russell blocker had made contact with the net, but no call by the officials, and so Russell takes the lead 3-2. This one, Jordan pushes it to the back, and that one is dumped down by Jordan for the kill. So that's her 5th kill on the night. As number 16, Macy Inskeep, is coming in now for Wes Carter. And Stevens now serving for the Lady Comets. And that one put right in front of Burton and gets that one down for number 14, Corey. So good attack by her. I believe that's her 2nd kill on the night. As number 12, Ruggles, now serving for Russell. And an attack there by Jordan and another kill. Jordan definitely warming up here tonight to keep her team close into this 2nd set. Just has to put together a few things more because Wes Carter playing some good volleyball, but not putting the rallies together to be able to take a good lead. As this one, nice strong attack there by Corey. Wes Carter's able to get it, and they send this one over to the left, and good dig by Airwood. Atkins gets this one over to Stegall. Puts it back to the back row. The libero keeps it up, pushes it up to the front, and that one is strongly hit out by number 6, Green. And so that one sails out of bounds, and Wes Carter has picked up their lead once again here in the 2nd set at 5-4. And Airwood gets this one on a service error. Ties up the ball game back with Russell, and we're going to have a couple subs. First, number 34, Kenzie Hay, coming back in for Burton. And number 23, Allen, coming in for Hessler. Number 6, Green, back to serve now for Russell. Strong block on there. Atkins gets it to Stegall, pushes it over. Attack by Hill and puts it right in front of 3 Comets, and a good look to break down the Wes Carter defense, and so that's going to give Russell back the lead at 6-5. So this one goes to Inskeep, blocked out up the middle. Atkins pushing this over to Stegall, gets it to the libero, who digs it out. Hill pushing this one over. Stevens comes out of the back row, but sails out wide left, and point goes to Russell. Like I said, West Carter has definitely got some good athletes, but they're just not putting together the rallies that they need to have. So West Carter catches a break there on the service error and cuts the game back to 1 as number 0, Cora Burton, is checking back into the ball game for West Carter as she replaces Hay. And she's going back to the back to serve. It's a close match so far in the second set. It's a back and forth. This one hit by Allen, sails probably about a good 10 feet outside of the end line, and so West Carter ties back up the ball game once again at 7-all. This one bumped over by Allen, and that one sails wide right, and so West Carter picks back up the lead again at 7-8. Off of the Russell errors, and Coach Perry is going to get her team back together, and so she calls a timeout here. So we'll be back here in 30 seconds. You're watching Manta 16th Region Volleyball on Manta Sports Media Network.
Why should young people care about the spread of coronavirus? Well, we know that people with underlying medical conditions over the age of 60 are at highest risk, but they've got to get it from somebody.
So we're asking everyone to be selfless for others so that we can protect those who are most susceptible.
Not going to bars, not going to restaurants. It all just means physical separation so that you have a space between you and others.
For more information on how you can social distance, please go to coronavirus.gov.
And we're back here at West Carter with Russell coming out of the timeout after West Carter has taken the 1-point lead. So it's going to be the first timeout of the second set taken by Russell. Cora Burton still serving now for West Carter. And Burton going to get an ace, hits it off the shoulder of the libero, number 5, Finch, and picks up the team's first ace on the night. This one going over to the left-hand side, blocked by West Carter. And Atkins gets the kill, putting it right between the defense, and so she breaks down the Russell defense and picks up the point. And so West Carter now is up by 3, leading 10-7. Russell getting this one set up, back set, puts it on the block by Stegall. She's able to push it over. This time gets it over to the left-hand side. Airwood digs this one out. Burton and Atkins trying to go for it. A little bit of a slip up, and so Russell is going to be able to capitalize on that and take the point. So Russell cuts the West Carter lead now down to 2. With number 14, Kristen Corey, Jr., now serving for the Lady Devils. That one sails into the net. West Carter catches a break and extends out the lead now to 3. With number 20, Haley James, checking back in for Macy Inskeep. Popped up by the libero. Russell getting the setup. Good, strong attack, but they're going to say that West Carter was in the net. It was going to be a point anyway for Russell on the Barfield attack, but they said that West Carter was in the net before then, and so that's going to cut the West Carter lead now down to 2. Popped up by Airwood. Atkins back sets it over to Stegall for the kill. Peyton Stegall splitting the defense, picking up her 5th kill here on the night, as she's going back to serve now for the Lady Comets. Back set by Hill, gets this one over, but attacking error by Barfield extends out the West Carter lead, now out to 4, so it is 13-9. That one sails just wide, long past the end line, so Russell catches a break, and it is now 10-13 as number 22, Torrey Hessler, coming in now to serve for Russell. Hard serve, gets it about mid-court for West Carter. James one-hands this over, but hits it wide to the left, and so Russell gets the point, and the West Carter lead is now cut down to 2. Gets this one over to Jordan. Jordan gets it back. Libero digs that one out. Hits it over to the left, and Airwood gets it for West Carter. That gets this one up to Stevens, and off the block and off the one hand of Green, and so West Carter gets the point on the Stevens attack. That's her 2nd kill of the night, as Atkins going back now to serve for West Carter. Dug out by the libero. Airwood gets it up to Atkins, over to Jordan, off the block and out of bounds. And so so that was off the Russell block. So West Carter gets the point, and they are now up by 4. Russell's going to go ahead and take their final timeout of the set so far. So we will be back again here in 30 seconds with more 16th Region volleyball action.
I would. I think I'm gonna miss you the most. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe it's just a little moment. I could go back and change it all. I could go back. I would. But I can't.
And we're live back here at West Carter again. You are watching Mantis Sports Media on Facebook's coverage of 16th Region high school volleyball action. And this is the first round of the tournament. The last game of the first round, Russell picked up the win in the first set, and West Carter is looking to pick up to try to tie things up. This one tipped over the net, gets a little bit of help by Atkins from the net. Jaden Green tries to get her hand on it, but falls just short. And so West Carter now extends out their lead to 5. Push over, but this one gets over to James, but she goes falling, and a little slow to get up, but Russell's going to pick up that point. As number 2 Barfield now serving for the Lady Devils. This one, Airwood thought about hitting it, but avoided it, and that one is out of bounds, and so the point goes to West Carter. Macy Inskeep coming in now for Haley James. She still looks a little bit shooken up after going after that ball. Rebecca Stevens serving now for West Carter. Gets it right off the tape, and passing error by Russell gives West Carter the point. So West Carter now up by 6 at 18-12. And good, strong attack and kill by Kristen Corey. Her 3rd kill on the night for Russell. Cuts the lead now, West Carter's lead to 5 at 18-13. And that one by Jordan, just out to the left and a little bit long, gives the point to Russell. So Russell trying to chip away at this West Carter lead as we're nearing the end here of the second set. Ruggles serving for Russell. Gets this one over to Inskeep. Set up by Finch. And pushed right over the top, and that is Kristen Corey reading the defense very well and picking up a fourth kill for her here tonight. As Russell still chipping away at West Carter's lead at 18-15. West Carter still up by 3. Needing to get a stop here so they can try to expand upon that lead. But that's not going to happen with an ace by Ruggles. That's just Russell's second ace of the night. Both teams playing very good serve defense. This one gets right to the net and is hacked big time by Kristen Corey, and so that's going to be a net violation. West Carter gets the break that they need to expand or extend out their lead back to 3 with Jordan now serving. Gets this one deep into the Russell secondary. Hill gets this one. Atkins able to dig it out, but nobody there to help her out as Burton and Stevens was both looking for it, but neither one of them picking it up. Number 23, Allen, now checking in for Russell, and number 11, Ava O'Neill, coming into the ball game now for the Lady Devils as she goes back to serve. Kenzie Hay pops this one up. Airwood, they're going to have to free ball this one over as Atkins gets it over. Set up now. And that is a good push there by number 14, Corey, able to read the West Carter defense and pick it up. And so now Russell has chipped away this West Carter lead down to 1, getting late here in the second set. Airwood pops this one up, gets it over to Atkins, who tries to back set it, but gets her body twisted up just a little bit and is called for the ball handling error. And so Russell now getting fired up here as they've got West Carter tied up at 19 all. So it's going to be a race to 6 points, win by 2. Airwood pops this one up, gets over to Atkins, over to Stegall. And that one's off the net. Hill tries and gets it right over the West Carter block. Nobody's there to back him up. And Russell now picks up the lead, 20-19. And so Coach Tackett's going to slow things down after dropping a 5-point lead here late in the second set, hoping to get things calmed back down and on the right track. And we'll be back here in 30 seconds. You're watching Kentucky's 16th Region Volleyball action, tournament action here on Mantis Sports Media Network.
My mother was always very familiar with her neighborhood, but one day she stopped at the stop sign for much longer than usual. And she didn't know whether she should go forward or turn, and she wasn't even really sure where she was at. It was very unsettling for her.
I felt so much better after my son told me, "Mom, I don't want you to worry or be afraid. I'll be there for you, and we'll figure it out."
Okay, and so we're back here at West Carter. So Russell has used up both their timeouts in this set, and West Carter still has one left to go as the fans trying to get West Carter fired up here. Stevens pops this one up. Airwood gets it over, and nobody is there. Inskeep took a look and is taking ownership of that one, but that's definitely going to hurt West Carter on here as Russell picks up their 21st point and extends out their lead to 2. This one's going to have to be free balled over if they can get it there, and not enough on it by Airwood. And so Russell now up by 3 and looking to take a 2-0 lead in this match. So Russell definitely putting the pressure on West Carter right now, and West Carter making some unforced errors as this one gets over to Stegall, tipped up off the block. And they're able to get that one over. That's Allen. Stegall going to go again and off the Russell block and out of bounds. So Peyton Stegall gets another kill on the night. That's her 6th. And she gets the ball back for Wes Carter. That may be the little oomph that they need to get the team back on track and back focused again. As number 0, Cora Burton, coming in to serve now for the Lady Comets. This one's set up, and there's going to be a ball handling error by number 12, Ruggles. She tried to back set it and called for the double contact, and so Wes Carter catches a break with that and cuts the Russell lead down to 1. That one sails just wide right and out of bounds, so Russell thankful for that point there as Kenzie Hay coming back in for Cora Burton, and the libero now, Jenna Finch, going to be serving for the Russell Lady Devils. Airwood gets this one to Stevens, pushed over, blocked at the net by Russell, and that one sails out of bounds. No touch, and so Russell is now at set point number 1, looking to try to put this second set away and take a 2-0 lead. Wes Carter's definitely got to make a stop right here. Atkins gets it over to Inskeep. Gets it to the back row of Russell. They're able to get it there. Pushed over by number 23, Mallory Allen, for the kill. And that's going to finish things off for the second set here as Russell has now got Wes Carter on the ropes and has picked up the second set victory by a score of 25 to 21. And so Wes Carter had a very good set during that time, but had some mental mistakes late in the set to really kind of push things out just a little bit. So we're going to take a 60-second break, or a 90-second break here, and we'll be back with more 16th Region Tournament volleyball action here at Wes Carter High School. You're watching Manta Sports Media live on Facebook.
Dad?
Just 1 minute, okay?
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Why should young people care about the spread of coronavirus? Well, we know that people with underlying medical conditions over the age of 60 are at highest risk, but they've got to get it from somebody.
So we're asking everyone to be selfless for others so that we can protect those who are most susceptible.
Not going to bars, not going to restaurants. It all just means physical separation so that you have a space between you and others.
For more information on how you can social distance, please go to coronavirus.gov.
And so you are watching Manta Sports Media's presentation of 16th Region Tournament volleyball action, Russell versus Wes Carter. If you'd like to advertise with us, feel free to shoot us an email at mantasportsmedia@gmail.com. Call or text us at 606-207-3315. Or shoot us a message here on Facebook. We'd love to hear from you. Got lots of fans coming in today. Seen one from Naples, Florida. Glad to have you tuning in for this first round game from Wes Carter. Stella Patton, actually my former 6th grade teacher, cheering on the Wes Carter girls. Good to see Kimberly Dawn Botts as well, cheering on the Russell Lady Devils. Of course, had a little bit of a snafu. Molly Griffith just kind of answering. We forgot to add on a point for Wes Carter, and that's where we corrected the score back to 7-10. So lots of good people that's out there. Kate Ruggles checking in, cheering on her Russell Lady Devils. And so we're going to get to the action here as Wes Carter is now serving in this third set, trying to stay alive and keep their tournament hopes going on as number 2 gets the kill for Russell, and that is McKenna Barfield. We'd also like to thank the Greenup County Beacon for helping us out as well, getting the message spread out. So thanks to Hank Bond and the good folks at the Greenup County Beacon for also sharing our stream. As Barnfield gets this one, strong attack again. Atkins, but Stegall gets this one and sets it right up for Russell to Barnfield again for another kill. You know, Hank Bond, he is a longtime veteran streamer for the Greenup County Beacon and usually covers the Russell's games, and we're sharing links tonight to be able to help him cover it up, and he's going to be helping us out on Friday as this one pushed over by Allen. Atkins tries to get it up, and Hay tried to save it for Wes Carter, and so Russell has went out to a 3-0 lead right now. With number 54, Sadie Hill, still serving. Stevens gets us over. Pushed out by Russell, able to save it, and that one a big kill for Allen. As Russell coming out strong in this third set, trying to put Wes Carter away quickly. So like I said, we would like to thank the Greenup County Beacon for sharing our stream out as well. It's always good to help out a fellow broadcaster as Stegall gets this one, puts it in the back corner. So Wes Carter stopping the bleeding with that one as Stegall picks up her 7th kill on the night, and most importantly stops the mini rally from Russell as Melia Airwood, senior, now serving for the Lady Comets. This one pushed over by the libero Finch. Atkins gets this one set over to Jordan. Off the Russell block and down. So Wes Carter starting to come back to life here in this third set after kind of being shocked by a quick opening by Russell. As they're chopping away at their lead right now with Russell still leading 4-2. This one pushed over by the setter. Wes Carter able to keep it alive. Jordan pushes, free balls it over. Hill gets it over to Barfield. Airwood getting this over to James for the back row attack. This one dug out of the net by Hill. Barfield again, and they're going to get number 23, Mallory Allen. She made contact with the net on that attack, and so that point is going to end up going to Wes Carter on that play due to the net violation over here on the close side of the court. Airwood getting this one sent to the back row. And we're going to have a net violation against Wes Carter. That's going to be against Rebecca Stevens. And so Wes Carter returns the favor back to Russell. As number 22, Torrey Hessler, is going back to serve now for the Lady Devils. So Russell will now with the 2-point lead, 5-3 early here in the third set. This is do or die for Wes Carter. They have to win this one. As Russell on the block, Barfield puts it down and extends out the Russell lead to 3. And so Wes Carter's sends it the wrong way, and Russell's lead is now to 4 off the back of Torrey Hessler serves. That's her second ace of the night. James get this one over. Back set over the net by Atkins. This one's going to have to be free ball over by Hill. Atkins gets this one set up over to Jordan. Strong attack, and that one is going to be a kill for Jordan. It's her 8th on the night. As we said, Wes Carter's front row is getting the job done, but it's not enough to contend against the errors that's been going on and the strength of the blocks of Russell. Airwood gets this one up to Atkins. Atkins gets it to Stevens, and that one's off the top of the tape and hit back down. So that point's going to go to Russell. Kenna Barfield was there on the block, but I think from this angle it hit the top of the tape. But we can go ahead and credit her with the block. But that one's going to be a net violation or a service violation, and point's going to go to Wes Carter. So it is now 8-5 with Rebecca Stevens back to serve now for the Lady Comets. And so that one goes over by, I believe that was 22. Hessler bumps it over, just tried to save herself on there, and puts it where Wes Carter was not at, not expecting that one to pop over as quick. And so Russell extending out their lead to 4 with now number 12, Ruggles, now serving for the Lady Devils. That one by Jordan sails wide to the left and out of bounds. And so now Russell has doubled up Wes Carter's score at 10-5. Wes Carter's definitely got to be making a move right now if they want to stay in this tournament. Jordan gets this one popped up to Atkins. Back row attack by Jordan. That one is stopped by Ruggles. Gets this one over to Hill off the Wes Carter block. Stevens able to get that. A little bit of a misstep by Atkins, but this one's dug out by the libero. Free ball now by Russell, and puts it right in front of Airwood and for the point. And so Russell now extending out their lead to 6. Seems like Russell in this last set, they've scored several points just off of little shots, not the power shots, but just getting it bumped over. As Atkins gets this one over to Jordan. Strong hit, stopped and dug out by Finch. And this one hit strong. Atkins going to get this one pushed back. Gets it to Jordan for the kill. So that's her 9th kill on the night as Jordan goes back to serve now for Wes Carter. Scores 11-6. So that is a serving error on the Lady Comets, and so Russell is back up by 6. As number 34, Kenzie Hayes checking in for Cora Burton, and number 23, Mallory Allen checking in for Russell, as well as number 11, Ava O'Neill, as she is going back to serve for the Lady Devils. Airwood gets this one popped up and just sends it a little bit outside of the court. Wes Carter can't recover, and so Russell now up by 7 as Coach Tackett sending in some new personnel, sending in number 37, the freshman Lauren Knipp, and number 6, Anna Duncan, also a freshman, trying to see if she can get something going here for the Lady Comets about almost midway through this 3rd set. And so that one's off the hands of Duncan and out of bounds. So that is another ace by O'Neill. So right now Wes Carter's struggling for answers for this tough Russell team. And so that's going to be a ball handling call. 2 hits on the Duncan set. And so now Russell starting to inch away here from Wes Carter here about midway through the 3rd. Catches a break there from O'Neill on the service error. And so Wes Carter still struggling as number 0, Cora Burton, coming in to serve now for the Lady Comets. As we said, it's been good play by both teams, but Russell's been able to get more of them together That one pushed over. Atkins gets this one over to Stegall, and off the hands of Allen and off the foot of O'Neill. And so Stegall picks up another kill here on the night, and it is now 15-8. That's her 8th kill on the night as Cora Burton back to serve now for the Lady Comets. That one hitting air off the back, going to count as another ace for Burton, and Wes Carter starting to chop away and putting a few points together. Here about midway through the third, it's now a 6-point Russell lead. Oh, that one just about took her on the head. Atkins just at the net. Stevens gets this one popped up. Atkins pushes it to the back. And that's going to be a violation, a ball handling call against Jenna Finch of Russell. And so Wes Carter catching a break there, and Coach Perry is going to call timeout to try to get her team settled back down. As right now we are midway through the third set. Wes Carter starting to make a comeback, but still down by 5. And so we'll be back in 30 seconds here on Mantis Sports Media. And we're live back here at Wes Carter for more 16th Region Tournament action. This is the last game of the night. Earlier we watched the #1 Boyd County Lady Lions easily take down the Fleming County Lady Panthers 3-0. And right now Russell is in control of this match, 2-0. But of course Wes Carter's starting to chip away at that lead. Russell's still up by 5. And welcome, ran into a wall. Welcome to the block party there by number 8, Madison Atkins, getting the big block for Wes Carter. One of the first of the night for West on a huge block there by Atkins. And so this one is going to sail over the bench, and so that's going to be another point for Wes Carter. So they're inching back into this game. It's one of those times that they know that they've got to get things taken care of, as we have a shoelace untied down on the court from Russell. Of course, that was Cora Burton's third ace of the night, so serving very well. As Hill gets her shoe tied back up again, and we're going to be back to the action here. This one back set over to Russell, pushed over. Atkins pops it up to Airwood. Gives it back to Atkins for the attack and the kill. Madison Atkins' first kill of the night. Of course, she's usually their setter, and she's been doing really well with the assist tonight, but racks up her first kill. But however, Burton serves that one into the net, and Russell now has just a 3-point lead, 16-13 against Wes Carter about midway through this third set. Number 5, Jenna Finch, now serving for the Lady Devils. Gets this one to Airwood, over to Atkins, to Stegall, and blocked, and bounced up against the net a couple times, and they're going to call a prolonged contact against the Lady Devils on that play, and so that's going to give Wes Carter within 2. As Haley James checks back in for Wes Carter. And picks up an ace of her own off of the Russell passing hit error. Taylor James's first ace of the night. Gets West Carter now within one. This one's set up over on the left-hand side for Russell. Popped up by James. Atkins gets it over to Stegall. And Stegall with the attacking error gives the point to Russell. So Russell now with the 2-point lead, 17-15. These have been very competitive games. It's definitely not been an easy night for either team. They've had to earn every point that they got as Airwood with a back row attack, but gets that one into the net. And so now Russell back up with the 3-point lead as Sadie Hill is back serving for the Lady Devils. Atkins tips this one over her head, and that one is pushed out by Mallory Allen, and down for the kill. That's her third of the night. As Russell extends out their lead now to 4 as we're getting closer toward the end of this third set. West Carter's definitely got to get a few things together. As a good attack there by Stevens, but dug out by Russell. Airwood gets this one up to Atkins. Over to Stevens, and she looks over the defense and finds it in the back shelf and gets what West Carter needs right now. And that is another point, and so it is 19-16. Stevens picking up her third kill on the night with that good look by her to identify where the defense was at and to definitely find the spot where to set it down at. As Airwood gets this one deep into the Russell secondary. Attack now by Barnfield, dug out by James, over to Jordan, blocked. So there's another block party there by Russell, number 2 Barfield. As Russell now on top by 4 points, and they're going to be bringing in Hessler again and Green, as Hessler is going to be serving once again for Russell. And so West Carter's going to call a timeout. Definitely got to make a few changes and stop what's going on here so far. And so we'll be back here again in 30 seconds. You are watching Manta Sports Media Network in 16th Region Volleyball
Why
action.
Should young people care about the spread of coronavirus? Well, we know that people with underlying medical conditions over the age of 60 are at highest risk, but they've got to get it from somebody.
So we're asking everyone to be selfless for others so that we can protect those who are most susceptible.
Not going to bars, not going to restaurants. It all just means physical separation so that you have a space between you and others.
For more information on how you can social distance, please go to coronavirus.gov.
So we're back here at West Carter High School for the 16th Region tournament. This is the final game of the first round. And Russell's on top right now of the match, 2-0, and Russell leading right now in this third set. So this could finish things off here if West Carter can't get things put together. Of course, number 22, Torrey Hessler, now serving for the Lady Devils. Definitely some major highlight footage here today as that one gets tipped by West Carter and out of bounds. And so Russell trying to put this match away and not let West Carter get back into it, but West Carter has got to make a stop right here if they want to have a chance on finishing this one out, and that is going to be a net violation against Madison Atkins, and so that's going to put Russell within 3 points of winning the match. So West Carter trying to find a solution here to stop this serve by Hessler. Atkins gets this one over to Jordan. Finch digs that one out. It's going to be a free ball over by Hill. And that one blocked. It was a double block off of Barnfield. And that one is going to be off of Atkins on the block. But that one's going to sail out of bounds. And so that point's going to go to Russell. So Russell now 2 points away from getting the sweep here tonight in the first round. Definitely not the same story that we've seen back in September. as Jordan gets this one to the back row. Barnfield able to set it up. Atkins now over to Jordan, off of the block of Barnfield. And this is going to be match point now for the Russell Lady Devils. James pops it up to Stevens. Stevens over to Jordan, gets a little bit of love from the net and gets over. Barfield taps it over one-handed. This is going to be free ball over by Airwood. Drug out by Finch. This one's to Barfield, and that is inbounds, and that is going to finish things here tonight for Russell and Wes Carter as Barfield gets her 4th kill, I believe, on the night. And so that is going to end Wes Carter's season. They're going to be finishing out this year with a record of 17-5. Good season. This was definitely a tough draw for both teams here tonight. Because we were dealing with the number 2 and number 3 ranked teams, but this time it goes out Russell's way. Definitely just a flip opposite of what happened back in September on a game that we saw here on Mantis Sports Media. Russell was swept by Wes Carter in straight sets during the regular season, but the Russell Lady Devils now singing their school fight song with the Russell fans. And so definitely a big night, as we said. McKenna Barfield, several blocks on the night, picked up about 4 kills. Jaden Green picked up about 2 or 3 kills. Kristen Corey picked up 4 kills of her own. And Mallory Allen also picked up about 4 kills, and Sadie Hill picked up a couple as well. Big night for the Wes Carter's senior Peyton Stegall as she picked up 8 kills on the night. Jenna Jordan picked up 9 kills. So they were definitely get some production from their outside hitters, but there was just too many mental errors that was going on. Maybe some of it could have been a possibility of the unsettlement of the tournament to begin out with. Both teams could have been affected by that to start out with, but Russell definitely showing their strength here tonight and doing very well to advance on to the second round of the regional tournament. And so Russell finishes out in straight sets. And so taking a look at the bracket for games for tomorrow. Round County and East Carter is going to be starting things off at 6 o'clock tomorrow. They'll be our first game. We'll be live about 5:40 for our pregame festivities and everything. And then Boyd County picks up the win against Fleming County 3-0 tonight and advances on, and they will be taking on the Russell Lady Devils, who also wins in straight sets tonight against Wes Carter. And so definitely going to be some interesting games tomorrow because the big games are going to be the number 1 and number 2 team ranked teams in the region, Boyd and Russell going against each other. And that was another game that early on in the season, Russell played Boyd County, second game of the season back on September 8th. And they defeated them at Boyd County 3-1. And so, Boyd County probably going to be looking back for a little bit of payback on there, trying to keep their hopes alive of picking up a 16th region title. But Wes Carter, definitely a good season for them. We'd like to congratulate them all and like to thank the seniors for their hard work and dedication this year. It's been a lot of unsettling times with the COVID situation. But thank you, Peyton Stegall, Madison Atkins, Malia Airwood, Macy Inskeep, and Kenzie Hay. We'd like to thank all of y'all for your hard work and dedication to Wes Carter and the program that you've had. I know all of y'all has been players for several years, and will definitely be missed next year. So as we said, Wes Carter drops down to 17-5 on the season as Russell improves up to 17-2. And so definitely some big games going to be tomorrow, as we're going to be facing some very tough teams. I think they're going to be very evenly matched because we've got Round County versus East Carter. They have, I don't believe they played each other so far this year. Taking a look, doesn't look like they have. So this is going to be the first time that Round County and East Carter has played. East Carter definitely a tough team, winning the last 6 games that they played. Their last loss was to Russell, and that one was a 5-game set. Of course, had a little bit of a losing streak there, but then has won their last 6 games since October 15th. And so East Carter hoping to continue on their streak, while Round County is looking to continue on their 3-game win streak. Their last loss was against West Carter back in October 15th. And so should be a good matchup because, as we said, for the first game, we're going to be having the number 6 and number 7 teams in the region. East Carter as number 6, Round County as number 7, facing each other. And we're also going to be having the number 1 and number 2 teams in Boyd County and Russell taking each other on tomorrow night. And so we'd like to thank you all for your attendance here and viewing with us here today. Once again, I'd like to thank Hank Bond and the Greenup County Beacon for sharing our stream. And we'd like to thank all the fans and everything else for tuning in here tonight from Russell, West Carter, Boyd, and Fleming County. I'd like to thank you all. Make sure that you do like us on Facebook and follow us, and we will be back again tomorrow for more 16th Region volleyball action. And so we are definitely going to be looking forward to some exciting games tomorrow night. But for Jeff Irwin and the Manta Sports Media crew, we'd like to once again thank you for your attendance and look forward to seeing you tomorrow for more 16th Region volleyball action. If you have any questions or anything else, make sure that you feel free to get in contact with us. Like I said, if you'd like to advertise with us or be able to sponsor us, you can reach us at mantasportsmedia@gmail.com. Call or text us at 606-207-3315. And, of course, I believe tomorrow Hank Bond and the Greenup County Beacon is going to be sharing our streams again. And so we'll be looking forward to seeing, partnering with him again. And then, of course, on Friday, West Carter is going to be taking on Russell, trying to see if they can finally defeat Russell at Russell on Friday. So that should be a good football game. West Carter, a very strong team this year, definitely number 1 in their district, and so we're looking for some good things out of them. So from Jeff Irwin and the Manta Sports Media Network, we'd like to thank you, and we'd also like to thank the West Carter Volleyball Boosters for sponsoring our live stream here tonight. So make sure that you stay with us tomorrow, and we will see you then. Everybody, God bless. Hopefully you're already home, but if you're not home, have a safe trip home, and we'll be seeing you tomorrow here on the Manta Sports Media Network on Facebook Live.